Hey guys, it's TheGameFaceHD here and welcome back to episode 18 of my Juventus career mode, and today we're going to have to try and redeem ourselves. Last episode was a disaster and we ended up basically losing a few games, and I think we got 1 point from the previous episode. If you didn't see it, then go check it out anyway, because it'll kind of refresh you as to where we are at the moment and the injuries we've got and stuff like that. I think Dybala's still out. In fact, no, he's back from injury now. We do have quite a few yellow cards, as you can see, but we do have a game against Fiorentina, a very important game actually, because they are kind of one of the better teams. So if we beat them, that stops them getting nearer to us. They're only 4 points behind us now, so we could do the win here really. And I will sort out my team in a minute, but first I'm just going to let you know uploads are going to be slightly less frequent. I was trying to do them every other day because I was off for Easter. Now I'm back at school, and basically I won't be able to do an upload every other day. I wouldn't have thought. I'll try and make it maybe once every 3 days, something like that, but it's going to be quite tricky because I don't have that much spare time at the moment, so you'll have to bear with me, but keep checking back. Probably not every day, maybe every other day if I get lucky and maybe manage to upload a few videos, then I'll try and get them out every other day. If not, then you'll have to bear with me and stick around. Hopefully I'll get up some videos very shortly, but let's get straight into this episode, and I'm going to change the team ready for the Fiorentina game. Okay, so this is the team I'm going to be using. You might have noticed there are quite a few changes here. In fact, I am going to bring in De Gea instead of putting my second goalkeeper in. Then in defence, I've got De Sciglio, Morone, Laporte and Gaia. So a completely changed back four, just because we are getting some players a bit low on energy and I want to try and freshen up the team a little bit. And then in midfield, we do have Vidal, Kovacic and Pereira, so no Pogba. Pirlo's come back out of the team as well. Berardi's going centre attacking mid, and then up front we've got Tevez and Coman, so Sterling drops to the bench. And I've also got Harry Kane on there along with Malaras and Pogba and a few other players as well. So the players I'm leaving out, you can see there as well. Guarin's just coming back from injury, so I don't want to introduce him into the team or the bench just yet. But let's get straight into this game. Okay, so I know I probably could have simmed this game. I did want to play it though, because I think in general people prefer gameplay as opposed to just me simming games. But let me know in the comments anyway if you do prefer simming or playing games. I know I'm trying to get the balance right between doing both. I might well have got away with simming this game, but I just wanted to make sure by playing it. That's the reason why I haven't ended up simming it in the end. Oh, Coman's through! Oh my god, I thought it was a goal. Honestly thought it was a goal. Brilliant bit of passing there. Please show a replay. Oh, it didn't quite show the build-up. But anyway, that was brilliant passing. I'll probably include it at the start of that shot. But brilliant little passing going on the edge of the box. Shame that we didn't get a goal there, because that was very nice. Oh no, got an injury. I thought it was Tevez actually at first. I didn't show again. I didn't show the actual tackle, but basically tackled him from behind, and it was a pretty bad foul, and he did get booked for it. So we're gonna have to change it and bring Pogba on now, which isn't so bad. But I was trying to rest Pogba, so it doesn't really help us out too much. But it was a bad challenge, and again I just skipped the replay without thinking. And we've just conceded again. I can't believe it. We've conceded, that's like 4 episodes in a row now where we've conceded first. Just before half time, which I'm sure happened in the last episode as well. And I don't even know what happened there. I slid in, basically didn't quite get the ball, and he just smashed it in the back of the net. Could De Gea do better? His reactions there I don't think were particularly good, but at the end of the day, poor defending. And yet again, we've got to come back from being 1-0 down. And obviously it's half time, and that's quite literally the first chance that we've both had since maybe the 15th minute. We've not had too many chances at all. I am going to change things around because we're not getting enough of the ball really. So I'm going to go to 3 at the back and basically 5 in midfield, and maybe sort of a 3. Wait, is this going to work? This is probably going to be absolutely terrible, this suggestion, but basically I'm going to try go 3-5-2. And hopefully that's going to work. I'll have to see. I'll get my formation right and then I'll show you. Okay, so I'm making 2 changes here. Even though Coman's played quite well, I brought in Raheem Sterling because I think he can play better than Coman. And I've taken off Pereira and brought on Cesares. So I can now do no more subs. I've obviously changed to a 3-5 sorry, a 3-4-1-2, but it's pretty much basically a 3-5-2. And hopefully that's going to make sure we can get the ball a bit better, and we'll have to see whether the defence can cope with their attack. Tevez wins it back here. Can he pull it to the edge of the box for Berardi? He's going to do some dribbling. Berardi's still going, shoots, and just goes past the post. We're having to change formations again because there's 10 minutes left or just over. We're not even drawing. So, yeah, we need to try and get a draw at least from this game. We really need to win, though. We're 6 points behind. I think it's AC Milan, is it? Or is it Inter? I can't remember now. And we desperately need a win here. Sterling looking to put in a cross. Tevez wasn't properly in there, and he can't get the second ball. There's 5 minutes added on, but they're going to keep it in the corner. In fact, no, they've gone for the cross. And De Gea's got it straight out. Let's get a counter-attack going with Sterling. Come on. Sterling, can you rescue us a draw? No! What happened there? You forgot to take the ball with you. No! Oh, no! He ended the game again. That's 2 times now it's happened. Happened in the previous episode when we were on the attack. And I thought whether it would have fell to anybody, that one. But it was an opportunity, and we've lost again. Look at the possession, look at the shots on target. It's just not good enough. I don't know how that's happened. I just thought I'd scout Perez because he looks like a good midfielder. He is 29 though, which I didn't quite realise. So we probably won't sign him, but we'll have a look what they've got to say. Disappointing result. Yeah, definitely it is a disappointing result. Kovacic is out for 4 weeks, and it's not looking good for us now. We're 3rd place, 3 points behind 2nd, and 7 points behind 1st. Not good. Okay, so we've got the youth scout report thing back, and I'm just going to have a look through and see whether there's any players I want to promote. This guy actually looks quite good. Could he be the guy to save our season if he's an attacker? No, he's not. He's a defender, so probably not. We'll keep the rest in there because they don't look too bad. I know that guy's maximum's only 84, but if you look at his overall at the moment, it actually seems fairly good, so we'll have to see. I'll keep that guy in there as well, even though he's only got potential 79, just because he might be a good squad player to have in there, so we'll keep him there. Training injury, out for 3 days, De Sciglio. Don't look at the press conference thing. So we've got this game against Sam Pandora, is that how you pronounce the name? Sampdoria, something like that anyway. And we do have a scout report again available. Oh yeah, these are the players I reject and sign. Reject all these, we'll sign him. Sign him, I suppose. Reject that, and we'll just have a look how the other player's doing. He's doing really well actually, it's a shame he left the club. And we'll reject that player as well. You know it's not well when I'm going to have to sim a game. I'm putting this team out basically. I'm going to sim this away game, which is very risky obviously. But I'm going to have to try and sim it because I don't feel I can get a win at the moment. So I'm fielding this team. Hopefully we can get a win. It's a bit of a stronger defence than last time. So hopefully we should get a win, but the attack is slightly weaker, with obviously Tevez being on the bench. Let's see whether we can get a win. We should do. We'll have a look where they are in the table first though. 9th, so you would have thought we should win this game. We really should be, but let's see how we get on. They're playing a similar formation to the one I'm playing, but let's see whether we can try and get a win. Eto's on the bench, actually, same with Muriel, which is a bit of a surprise. Don't think anything's going to happen in this first half for the looks of it. We've got a yellow card there for Pirlo. Entering the second half, don't get us a draw, come on. Vidal's come on, and Pirlo's taken off. Tevez on, Sterling off, Eto on. Pereira with the goal. Please don't equalise, I've got a feeling it's coming. Come on. Yes, we've won a game. Our first win in about 4 games, maybe 5. That's not good at all, but we've managed to get the win anyway and put the pressure on Inter Milan and AC Milan. We're probably not going to win the league now, and that's a bit disappointing. I was hoping to win it my first season, but if that doesn't happen, I'm doing a second season of this anyway. We are heading into the transfer window fairly shortly, and hopefully we can pick up some better signings so we can win the league and the Champions League in the next season. I'm going to have to sim this game as well, actually. I could probably beat Cagliari, but I'm hoping that since we are at home, it's probably going to be a bit of an easier win. So we will sim this game. I'll sort this team out and I'll show you it before I play the game. Okay, so this is the team I'm going to be using to sim the next game. I've taken De Gea out of goal because I do want to rest him for the more important games coming up. De Sciglio is playing at right back, so Serres and Chiellini at centre back, Rodriguez at left back, and then Vidal, Guari and Pereira are the three centre mids, along with Malares just in front of them, and then Sterling and Kane up front. Again, Tevez has been rested for the same reason as De Gea, basically. I've got a feeling that when I checked the calendar, we do have a game against, I think it's Inter Milan coming up, so I'll have a look, see whether that's true. It is true, it's going to be in this episode as well. That's going to be a massively important game to try and get a second place. But we are going to sim this one first, and hopefully we can get a win at home. Okay, so we've started off with Kane getting booked in the second minute, which isn't good. He may well get sent off if he's not careful. Hopefully he doesn't though, because he might be quite useful coming towards the end of the season. Vidal gets the first goal, which is very nice to get just before we go into the second half. Tevez comes on, Sterling off. Personally, I would have taken Kane off, but Dybala comes on and Kane comes off. Pereira with the second goal, and that's his second goal in like 2 games now. They do get a goal themselves, but we do manage to win the game 2-1, which is a good result, or a fairly good result anyway. Cagliari aren't a particularly good team. Your performance, I want to acknowledge all the work and dedication we've seen bring to the club. Blah blah blah. I want to see you carry forward the legacy. That's fine, I'm happy about that. So we're going to sim to the Inter Milan game. We're going to play the Inter Milan game, and if we win, I think we go second. Yes, we do. We're 1 point behind, so if we win, we'll go 2 points ahead. Potentially, we could go top of the league, though, after this game, if Milan do lose and we win. We'll have a look at the emails I've got, though. Nothing particularly important by the looks of it. Player returns from injury, and that's Kovacic, which is good. And I'll get the team sorted out for this very important game against Inter Milan. Right, so this is the team I'm going to be using to play the very important game against Inter Milan. De Gea comes back into the team, obviously. De Sciglio and Gaia are my fullbacks, basically for the pace. Chiellini and Varane are my 2 centre-backs. Now, you will have noticed I have changed formations yet again. That's because I've had a look at the formation they're going to be playing, and I believe it's 4-2-3-1, and I also noticed that a right back, they've got a midfielder playing there. So I'm hoping that with Raheem Sterling on left wing, he can kind of cause the right back a few issues. Pogba and Vidal are in there because Pogba's nice and strong. Pereira's there basically for the pace, and Vidal for the same reason as well. Tevez is going to be striker by himself. Malares I'm going to give a go at a right winger as well. And on the bench we have Harry Kane, Dybala, Berardi. Guarin's come onto the bench, and you can see that this is the player I just got from my youth academy. Now, 63 overall and a 16-year-old is really good. It's a shame that his stats aren't particularly good, especially his pace at the moment as well. His marking's fairly good, so is his slide tackle and standing tackle, to be fair, but he doesn't have a lot of pace, and his attacking work rate is low, which is obviously very good for a CDM. But someone we might decide to use next season, but probably not this season. Let's get into this game, though, because it's very, very important, this one. I really hope I've got the tactics right for this game. I will wait around and see the Inter Milan lineup and show you it, just to make sure that I was right in what I said in the formation that they're going to play. Otherwise, we'll change it like immediately if I need to. But you can see there we are, 3rd place. If we win, we could go, well, we will go above Inter Milan, and we could go above Milan. So we'll have to see how we get on. Let's have a quick look at their lineup and see what we're playing against. So this is their team. Vidic they've got at the back, so we could try and outpace him. Cavani they've got up front, which I didn't know about, so I'd forgotten about anyway. Shaqiri at right mid, and the right back I don't recognise. But that actually looks a beatable team, that one. I can't think of too many players that are going to cause me issues, other than obviously Cavani up front. So we should hopefully get a win from this game, but I'm still, you know, going to stay fairly reserved about this because I got a feeling they might come out with some very nice passing. Okay, so basically I've now put Pogba and Pereira as the sitting midfielders and just pushed Vidal up loads. That's basically down to the fact that Cavani is obviously a very tall player and Pogba's quite a tall player, so I have pushed them both back. But if I was just to push only Pogba back and move Pereira forward, we wouldn't quite have the same pace in front of the defence. So I've basically decided to do that. Hopefully it makes a difference. If not, then we might have to change things again. We're going to make some changes, basically try and affect the game a bit more. Dybala's going to come on. I'm going to put him in that position just behind Carlos Tevez. That means we're going to have to move Sterling back and Malares back a little bit as well. Other than that, I think, in fact, no, I'm going to change this slightly. I'm going to bring on Berardi and put him behind Tevez. We'll keep Dybala on the bench for now, and I think that's all we're going to do, so whether that changes the game a bit. Oh, a ball through here to Vidal. Bearing in mind the changes haven't been made yet. Vidal on his left foot. Oh, just wide. That was our best chance of the game so far. We're 63 minutes in. Right, the next two changes are going to be made. I've now brought on Harry Kane for some height, Dybala for some more pace down the left-hand side, and switched Sterling to the right-hand side. So that means I've taken off Tevez and Milaraz. Pogba's now through. Pogba saved. And it's off out for a corner. There's 1 minute added on time. And I'm on all-out attack. Can we get the goalkeeper up? What? We've not even got the goalkeeper up here. Right, I'm going to get Dybala to take it. I don't often score from corners. Oh, it's been punched out. Pereira to Sterling. Oh, ricochets into the goalkeeper's hands. That's going to be it by the looks of it. We've not taken the chance I could have had. And we've drawn the game 0-0. Really annoyed about that one. Should have got a win. Had a few chances, but not enough again. And something just needs to change in the team. Milan lost as well, so we had the opportunity to go top there. That makes it even worse. They lost 1-0. We now do have the final of the Tim Cup. This could make it a little bit better, the end of the season, if we do go and win this against Napoli. I can't play this, though, in this episode, so I can't play this final. So we will roll it on to the next episode. We do have Napoli straight after that as well in the league. That's going to be a tricky game as well. And we've got a player conversation for the upcoming match. He wants to be played. Absolutely not. Somebody I do need to put in the team, though, is Pirlo, remember. Pirlo is someone who wanted to win the Cup. And I'd said, when he emailed me or whatever, I said that I would play him in the final. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to put him into the team right now. And hopefully I remember not to take him out of the team for the next episode. But that is it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this, then please give a like and subscribe. That'd be really appreciated. I'll be back for the end of the season. How many games do we have left now? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, and I think just 3 games left. So we'll get the season finished in the next episode, and that'll be episode 19, and the new season will start episode 20, I'd imagine. And yeah, let's see whether we can try and have a good end to the season. We'll have a look at the league table actually just quickly before we go. Okay, so this is how we are going at the moment. We seriously need to get lucky here to win this. We are 1 point behind Milan and 1 point behind Inter. That means we are definitely outsiders, but Fiorentina can still win this. Bear that in mind. So we do have 2 games left, 2 league games left. And if I win them both, that puts me on 77. I'd need Milan to win and draw, and I'd actually win. And I'd need Inter Milan to obviously do the same. So it's close. It's going to go down to the final game. I can see it. Depending on, obviously, if we lose to Napoli, then it won't. I wouldn't have thought. But that is it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.